Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today. Oh, some more Shiny Odds For Gimmighoul, and today we're gonna reach odds. Oh, yeah. Dang it. I still want, now that I'm double hunting this, is this hunt slower or faster than Jirachi? I feel like with double hunting it's gotta be faster than Jirachi single hunting. I mean, good luck double hunting Jirachi. Eight encounters away from odds. Again, out of all hunts I could have gone over odds. Since I did get Gimmighoul in Legends EA, it's not that bad. It's fine. I've only been hunting this for like almost 2 years, on and off. But that's fine. That's absolutely okay. I guess when it comes to time-wise, this has definitely been the longest hunt I've done. You got your first shiny in Pokemon Go? Nice, I guess. How are we doing today, Terrell? And how are you doing, DTR? We are almost at odds. Hello there, Bob. How is Bob doing? Also, I'm assuming the exact odds is some kind of decimal number. So, I'm assuming it's 4103 point something. That is my assumption. You're double hunting again? What, 4? Or as in doing double encounters, but single hunting. I'm assuming the first one, though. Litten and Bulbasaur. Oof. Good luck. You already know both of those are gonna take forever. 6 more. Also, tomorrow we have an event to Pokemon Go again. It is one of the worst events we've seen in a while, but it's an event. It's something. In 9 days, it'll be 1 year since start of the Slithin hunt. Fair. How long has it been since I started hunting Gimmighoul? I just said earlier today, almost 2 years, but we're not that close to 2 years. You ready for eggs? Eggs? What do you mean eggs? Is there anything in eggs that is worth hatching eggs for? I mean, we don't even know the egg pool yet, so that's kinda annoying. Eggs. Sneasel, Darumaka, Galarian, Darumaka, Sislipede, and Snom. Yeah, I'm not hatching eggs. Hail to the nah. One time I caught a fully evolved Torterra and it was annoying to catch. Well, Yeah, annoying. Fully evolved Pokemon tend to be a little harder to catch. At 5k Lediba means I've done more than 8,192 encounters to my last shiny. Fair. That is a tentacle. That is not what I meant. I love controlling lots of games at once. It's my favorite. Can't hunt much tomorrow. Why not? Okay, that's a Pokemon. Operation. Ooh, good luck with that. I mean, shouldn't that mean that you can't do much else, so you might as well shiny hunt? What else are you gonna do? Sleep? Sleep? I mean, yeah, sure. Are you going under for the operation? But otherwise, sleep. Don't you do that at night? I don't know. Hello there, Robin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? A Pokemon Nuzlocke. What a wonderful message, Terrell. Right. How long is it gonna take for Scarlet to lap Violet? Probably not too long. I just watched Alien Stage. That was sad. I have no clue what Alien Stage is. But fair enough, I guess. I don't know. Bonk. I hate the stupid landing animation that you get every time you go slightly too high. Just let me walk. 4 encounters away from odds. Who in the hell is Deaf in Sonic? No clue. You mean the impacts? Yeah. Yeah, that one. Brother. I mean, if it wasn't for that animation, do you know how many more encounters I would have done by now? Like, at least 20. Just saying. How petty can you be? Yeah. I forgot to subscribe again. No! How dare you, Tiger? I just want to point out, in like about less than 2 weeks, I'm gonna take a break from streaming. So if you feel like not subscribing again, totally understandable. Too bad? Oh. Okay. 2 more encounters. Woo. Guys, I feel like I'm not getting this before odds. I have an inkling of a feeling. Why do people never shut up about hating this game for reasons that aren't valid? Because they are human, DTR, and humans like to complain. You're going back home soon? Nice! Didn't know you weren't home, gonna be honest. But fair enough. I saw somebody on the Fortnite subreddit post, like, he had a rant about cheaters, and then he posted 20 clips of people not cheating, and I was like, damn. Stupid. Those are my girlfriends. Ah, fair enough. Still going to make videos like 2 minutes, 3 minutes videos? What? What are you talking about? Depending on how long this takes, we'll decide my second hunt. Fair enough, Bobby. I'm genuinely trying to think. The last time I did not sleep at home was at GoFest. I genuinely think the time before that I didn't sleep at home was GoFest the year prior. I'm gonna be so completely honest. I'm trying to think, would there be any reason for me to sleep anywhere else? I don't think so. This takes really long. Second hunt will be for raiding the forest. If this hunt is fast, we'll be fishing Magikarp. Okay, fair enough. Did I visit that ground one yet? Probably. One more to reach odds, or the thing closest to odds possible, probably, maybe. I want to look up the exact number now. Terra Rage Shiny Odds. Okay, it's 4,103.05, so 4,103 is pretty damn close. Gotta go, have a nice stream. You have a nice day as well, Tiger. May you get all the shinies that I can't. Well, let's see if we can get a shiny before odds or no. Let me answer the question. They answered the question. It's no. No, we cannot. Dang. Nice thing about this Litten hunt is that it's so slow, it makes every hunt seem fast. That's fair. Does it make the Gimmighoul hunt look faster? I don't know if that one is true. What's faster, Gimmighoul or Litten? Gimme is faster? Jesus Christ. Single gimme hunting, right? Not double. I mean, what is my encounter rate with this gimme hunt? I really don't know. I do 20 an hour at most. I do like 30 an hour or so. No, no, 30 an hour sounds about right. I guess it's slightly faster. Yours is dependent on how many 5-stars you get? I mean, yeah. But on average, I'd say I do about 30 minutes each. You got another muck? Dang. Wumpy wumpy. To be fair, it is true that some days feel like I get much more 5-stars than other days. $335 encounter. Down! Wait, is this in like white 2? $335 ain't much. Dang, fair enough. I would consider that pretty fast, personally. Magikarp Festival was such a bop. Y'all understand that this is Pokemon music? Crazy. 1707, 537, and 335 lost 2 faces. Down. With like, what, 1 in 2700 shiny odds? That's pretty good. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. I mean, my last one was like 1106, I think. 1109? I don't know. Something like that. With 1 in 512 shiny odds, so... Well, was it 1 in 512 shiny odds? Maybe kind of. Not entirely. Yeah, let's just say it was, I guess. I did face and I didn't count the face in it. It was on with 7041. I did a normal thing today and made connections that ruined my life mentally. Huh? You made connections that ruin your life mentally? Yeah, interesting. What do you mean with that? You figured something out, like those kind of connections, or you met someone, those kind of connections? It's a confusing message, I'm gonna be honest. Keep it real. Figured out kinda, okay. Now I'm curious what you figured out. Did I time cheat this? Yeah, it did. Are birds fake? No. That one is an easy one to answer. Item my mom gave me may have been dirty and I've touched it and touched other spots. My kind of a... Oh. You're like a germaphobe or something? Yep. Well, what you gonna do about it? Is Australia's government secretly ran by emus? Uh-huh. Of course, Bob. Are there people that actually believe that conspiracy? There's no way, right? Crash game, yell, destroy, die inside. And what does that fix? Absolutely nothing, so might as well not do it. I max level in Pell World and lost to the final boss down. Sounds like a skill issue. No, I don't know how hard the final boss is. Is that the Wave Man or is that post game? I don't remember. The Kyogre in the sky. Post that. Oh, post that even. Oh, damn. Okay, fair enough. Am I a germaphobe? No. Same. Lucky. Maybe. I'm just a very incredibly much rational thinker. So, yeah. I just like to think rationally, personally. What the hell did that Meryl just do? I don't know. Looked like Dragon Tail or something. What is the dumbest question you've ever got asked? Can I ask you a question? Yeah, it's definitely that one. Or what's your favorite Pokemon? Also a very dumb question. If you just use your brain for like 2 seconds, you can figure that out. Instead of that, I'm deadly afraid of the tiny spider. Yeah, I'm also not that. I think very rationally. It's just that what I think makes sense scientific. It's just that what I think makes sense scientifically to me. Yeah, okay, but so it's not very rational. If you were to think rationally, you probably wouldn't be a germaphobe. But that may fracture your relationship. Ow! I slept so good tonight. Good for you, Bob. I didn't really. Which might be why I'm yawning so much. Damn. Went to sleep at 1. It's a good point. Honestly, not what that means in English. Which was the night of today. Yeah, but it is not night anymore. Tonight is towards the night. That's how English works. I hate that you aren't wrong, but he is wrong though. In English, that's just not how that works. In Dutch, it is. In Dutch, last night and tonight both have the same word. What are Ghastly here during the day? What are they doing here? But Bob is English stupid. Got it. Did you not know that yet? To be fair, for his age, being Belgian, Bob speaks very great English. I'm sure Bob probably speaks better English, or at least writes better English than most of his classmates. And what's that age? I don't know. 7? Regardless, it's probably better than your classmates. I'm sure I've told this story before on stream. Maybe I haven't. Does it dox me? Not really. There's a very common Dutch name. It's not common anymore. It used to be incredibly common. Nowadays it's, I guess, kind of rare, but it used to be a super common name, and it's Kees. K-E-E-S. That's just how we pronounce that. Oh, Bob already knew? Wait, have I told the story before? I don't remember. The Yankees? Yeah, exactly. That's where the Yankees got their name from. That's a good point. No, it was history of the Yankees. I learned that. Oh, okay, interesting. Anyway, there's this guy Case that was in my class in 10th grade, and at the start of 10th grade, like the first lesson, the teacher asked all of us to spell out our names. I don't know why, she just did. Not only did one of my friends who was sitting in front of me have to ask me and my other friend what the I was in English in 10th grade, when it was Case's turn to spell his name, he spelled Kaas, which is the Dutch word for cheese. He just called himself Cheese. Yep. To be fair, A in English is letter A in Dutch is letter E, so the mix-up makes sense. I am cheese. Yeah, I don't know if he ever lived that down. I doubt it. I wasn't really friends with that guy, though, so I don't know. Pretty sure the friend group he hung out with also sucked at English, so... But yeah, that was a funny moment. Any other funny moments from English? I don't remember. I've also seen some bad English spellings, yeah. I don't know. The one thing that makes me think that the system is terrible, bro, English listening test. You're trying to test how well our English understanding is. So why on earth do you have somebody talking with the most African accent imaginable about banana fields? I don't know how I would word it. Like, his African accent was so thick you could barely understand an English word. How does that test our English skills? It doesn't make sense. Have you ever had a French listening test? Probably. I assume so. I don't remember it though. The speakers speak faster than the speed of light. Oh yeah, definitely. But that's why, okay, but you're Belgian, so you need to understand, like, proper French. When we had listening tests, especially in the earlier years, they made sure they spoke slow enough, so to the point where we could understand it. It would be awful for trying to learn the their words. Well... yeah, you're not going to learn that from a listening test when all of them sound the exact same. That's what writing is for. Also, in addition to that, I just want to make it very obvious. As a Dutch person who learns English, the difference between those is so obvious. Like, you can only do it wrong on purpose. Or because you literally don't care, but the difference between them is so obvious. When you were in 5th grade, damn. In 5th grade, I learned that which one is the wrong one. You know, the word that it starts with is W-I-T-C-H. That which one is the wrong one? That's what I learned in 5th grade. Yeah. No, English was really bad in the Netherlands. It's a lot better now. I'm pretty sure 1st graders are getting English nowadays. Like, decent English. Do you guys do the stupid finger L example for left-right? I don't. I mean, of course we get shown it. For the people that don't know. But I know my left and my right. What I do not know ever is my east and my west. I always have to do the... what do you call it in English? The thingy. I played some champions yesterday. Good for you, Bob. Compass? No, the... if you say like never eat soup whole, never eat soup whole. I don't know. Right? What is that called? Such a thing. I destroyed the stalling team? Oh, I played a tournament yesterday and I destroyed the stalling team by stalling. The thingy that I learned was never eat without working. Yeah, that's the one. Never eat shredded wheat. A memory trick. But it has a name! Okay. Violet is stuck. Cannot move. That's really cool. Huh. It's not a euphemism, but it is something similar to that. Never eat without working. Bob, translate that to Dutch. Mnemonic, that's the one. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, good job, Bob. Dang it, Indy. We down under have never eat soggy wheat bix? Interesting. Thanks, Rufflets. Ugh. But I mean, everybody gets told a different mnemonic device for that, right? It's not the same for everyone. Oh. What breakfast food do y'all put in water? Ew. Haven't had cereal in a long time. I think I've had cereal once when I was in Australia. Other than that, I've never had cereal before. I'm used to hearing how soup / coffee are made with water. But I don't eat or drink either of those ever. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever had soup or coffee in my life. Well, unless you count ocean as a soup. Then I have, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Have I ever touched the ocean before? I must have. Either in Australia or New York, I feel like I must have. Or even the Canary Islands. Nah, I feel like I might have already been there. I don't know. I'm not gonna go for that fire one. I've probably touched the ocean at some point, I assume. But okay, I've never drank the ocean. I've drank the sea, though. A couple of times by accident. Oh, I can taste it now. I haven't touched the sea in, like, a decade. I can taste it now. Ugh. So terrible. Oh, dude, I can still taste it. Oh, it's so bad. Why can I taste it? I can taste the floor. What do you mean I can taste the floor? Look, if you're swimming in the sea or the ocean, you're bound to get some water in your mouth. Why the hell can you taste the floor? You can feel the texture of the floor with your tongue. I once fell on the floor with my mouth. But like... I feel like the floor shouldn't even taste like anything. Like maybe like wood or stone. I don't know. So, why did you fall on the floor with your mouth open? Falling on the floor with your mouth is one thing, but why with your mouth open? Oh no, man. Yeah, I don't know either, Bobby. Bum, bum, bum. I didn't change the rates. Ugh. Why does it only work like half the time? It's so stupid. Did y'all know it's practically impossible to win a hardcore Nuzlocke using only dark types in black and white? I know now. Really cool. And you know why? Because Lenora. Lenora will almost always KO your light board. There's like about a 1 in 50, 1 in 60 chance you can sand attack her enough to the point where she doesn't KO your light board. What am I light board? I said hardcore Nuzlocke DDR. Yeah, a regular Nuzlocke is really easy to win. Let's be honest, every single regular... What if my light board is level 99? Well, then you're not doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, are you? So... I don't care. Also, Hex, I have news. Oh? What news? You're gonna be dropping out of school? I saw that one coming, Bobby, don't worry. Sorry, that might have been a bit too mean. Since my dad won a new laptop at work with a lottery, I may get the old one. Ooh. I mean, it's an old laptop by the sounds of it. I don't know what you plan to do with it. Oh, you want to emulate Pokemon games. Oh, that's your work, probably. Minecraft? I don't know if you want to play Minecraft on your dad's old work laptop. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. Bloons Tower Defense 6, right. I'm just gonna emulate Crystal. Why Crystal of all games? Also, how are you gonna emulate it without pirating it? Uh-oh, is Bob gonna commit the crimes? Sure, why not? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, if you're gonna pirate, then emulation is really easy. Literally download the game, download an emulator, and play. Personally recommend connecting the controller. Have you seen the prices? No, but I also don't know why the hell you'd want to play Pokemon Crystal when you can't send the Pokemon to newer games. Old egg? I mean, cool. You got a shiny from the old egg, now what? What do you, it's just gonna stay there in Crystal forever. If you get a shiny from the old egg, evolve it, and then send it back to Kanto, can you do that? I played Crystal for the first time. Well, the first time I played Crystal for the first time was the shiny on Celebi, which I could send to Pokemon Home. I just want to experience Gen 1 and 2. Fair, I guess. Personally, I choose to do it on the 3DS though, not on the Game Boy. Because then you can send the Pokemon up. Too scared to mod my 3DS. No, that's fair. Me too. If I get a second one, I'll try. Yeah, that's what I did too. Or if they close down Pokemon Bank, then I might as well mod my DS, because what else am I gonna do with it? And mod my Switch. The moment Pokemon Bank shuts down, I'm modding my Switch. So I can still send Pokemon from Gen 7 to 8. Why does that Gothorita look like a different color than the other ones? I don't know. This represents in August? You asking me as if I am working for Nintendo or something? Like, what? Well, there's not many DTR. Good luck with that. Also, with the enhanced stat points thing, DTR, where you get like 1 point per level up. At level 80, if that's the max level, is everything maxed out? Or could you genuinely choose to just put everything into one stat the entire time? No? Oh, I'm scared. I believe 50 stat points is max each stat. 50 each? And you only get 80? Jesus Christ. I'm actually using them, you know, spread out. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't realize that was a thing. I mean, the most useless stat to upgrade is your attack stat, right? Like, yeah, it's just completely pointless. If you put 50 stat points into it, it goes from 100 to 200. Pretty much health technically is the most useless. Why? I've done a couple of health upgrades because I kept dying. For this best quest, I'm allowing myself to catch one normal Pokemon, which is going to be a HM slave or other purposes. Armor, fair, I guess. Illuminate Star here. It's an interesting one. In my personal opinion, if you're doing a badge quest, and I guess these are the rules that I use, but if you're doing a badge quest, you're only allowed to catch other Pokemon if they are required, like HM slaves. Most damage is taken from your pals. I guess. I don't know. Hello there, Galaxy Dragon. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's been a bit. I'm pretty sure. Flags. Galaxy Dragon, one of the OGs. One of the, do a follow H on Galaxy Dragon real quickly. Did you ever get the Deoxys? Of course I did. I'm one shiny away from a shiny Living Form Dex. You're doing good? Nice. You got any theories on what kind of returning Pokemon we might see in Winds and Waves? Well, the ones that fit the biomes? How could you theorize that genuinely? A follow H bulb. Pikachu maybe in Weavile? Ooh. I think I'd agree to that probably. And I'm gonna guess Frillish too. I think Frillish will be in Weavile. Yeah. Palkia will be in Weavile. I would not be so sure about that. In DLC, it might be, but definitely not in the base game. What old legendaries do you see returning in Weavile base? Honestly, I'd see the Tapus returning. Rayquaza? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'd see that returning. I bet 0 Shiny Ultimate Legends in main game and a couple in DLC. 0 in main game I agree with. I also hope for most available in DLC Ho and Trio. I see Ho and Trio happening, yeah. I do. Lugia? I mean, no, I don't see Lugia. Maybe. But if they do Lugia, they also gotta do Ho-Oh. You know what I mean? Which it's a possibility, for sure. I hope Axew returns. That's my hope. It doesn't matter. I'm probably not gonna do anything with it if it returns. I just hope it's there. I don't know, it wasn't in ZA. It didn't get a new Omega. I see it return in Weavile. Also, what do you think is gonna happen to regional forms? Gen 7 and 8 had like a ton of regional forms, and Gen 9 had 2. Do you think Weeva is gonna have regional forms? What do you think will be the gimmick? Catastral. That's the one. That's my guess. And what is it gonna do? I have no clue. I mean, given all the gimmicks we've had in the past, what could a new gimmick even be that would make sense to a degree? Mega Rastelmax moves? Yeah, no, don't think so. Like, what would make new sense for a new gimmick? I feel like maybe something with abilities. But also maybe not, I don't know. Something... I'm gonna say something with fusions. Don't know why. But the game is going to be almost exclusively double battles. And you can, like, use your gimmick to make the two Pokemon do something together. Assume is the first thing I see after opening YouTube. It's probably because you are here reasonably often, Yash. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Common move, so it's an RPG now. I mean, honestly, I see it happening. Would make single battles very boring, probably, though. There's a Rattata here. Will it be tiny? I hope so. It's not tiny. Womp womp. Transfer. You saw my automatic iron farm in my survival world with my friends, which I sent on Discord. We are really progressing. Good for you, buddy. Yep. What I'm wondering is how much of that massive building will be used for it, or is just the tip of the bottom floor. We've seen a massive building in Weeva. Oh, that one, the hotel-looking area. Oh yeah, 100%. Like everything in Pokemon, bro. No, there's no way we're gonna use the entire tower. Well, what do you mean, bro? You're funny. You have more news? Oh. You do, Bob? Interesting. I think it is terrifying that some Pokemon... Uh-huh. I have to be in the car at maximum 5:30 tomorrow. Dang, where the hell is you going? You can kill humans? Well, animals IRL can also kill humans. Is it that terrifying? Oh, damn, how early do you have surgery? Jeez. I'm the first patient? Yeah, but there's no way doctors start working before 9, you'd think. Rigadite is still smaller than human hair. Well, yeah. Takes an hour to get there. An hour? Brother, are you going from the far east to the far west of Belgium? How can you drive an hour in Belgium? What the hell? Belgium is bigger than you think. Well, driving from the east to the west of the Netherlands takes like a little more than an hour and a half. Takes like 100 minutes. So. But being killed by a Pokemon will be more brutal than being killed by an animal, because they literally have supernatural powers. Yeah, so just die faster instead of being clawed and bleeding out. I don't see how it's worse. Hello there, Luna. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I drive an hour here, you move maybe a city. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a different country, DTR. It's a different continent, even. Guess what I found? I don't know. Probably not a shiny Gimmighoul and Scarlet Violet. They don't exist. A stick. A big stick. Lovely guesses, guys. Yup. What? As in, you found a stick? Right. Belgium is wider than the Netherlands, it is? Well... maybe kind of. No, Yosh. The Pokemon in the bottom right are the shinies I got while shiny hunting Gimmighoul exclusively. I have all shiny. Oh, nice. Including, like, Manaphy and Jirachi? Well, I guess you can get Manaphy from Pokemon Home very easily. Do you have shiny Jirachi too? Which I guess you can get very easily from Pokemon Go. But nice. There's one Australian motorway which is 30-day trek to get the entire length in car. No. That's just not true, because we drove from the south of Australia to the center of Australia in like 1 or 2 days. That's just not true. You like Meowstic? Fair enough. Did you get both Meowstic forms though? For all of your shinies? She gold? Calling that gold is a choice. I would personally not call that gold, but sure. You have shiny Victini? Right. Circulating. Sure. Wait, but did Bill... There's one Australian motorway. Oh, okay. I thought Bill meant a straight road. Yeah, okay. If there's one road all the way around Australia, that could be 30 days. You even have shiny Victini, so you just cheated. Good for you. Cool. Shiny Dexers are crazy, bro. Like, some Pokemon like Munchlax are hard to obtain in the first place. It's... No. Munchlax is one of the easy shiny hunts. What? Both forms? They're talking about the Meowstic. But yeah, I don't know. If you're cheating, then yeah, I would also have all shinies pretty easily, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, okay, but if that's the case, that could be 30 days, I'd believe that. But I thought you meant a straight road. Which, let's be honest, Australia does have a massively long straight road. But not 30-day long. Also, is there a road from Australia to Tasmania? I mean, you can claim you have Shiny Manaphy without cheats very easily. It's literally just complete the Legends Arceus. No, complete the BDSP Pokedex. Also, I mean, if you want to see the Manaphy Shiny reaction, there's a monthly Shiny compilation that went up 2 days ago that you can watch. I think if you count fairies, maybe there is. I mean, sure, but then it's not a motorway, is it now? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Taz the Mania. Something like that, yeah. I really like the name New Zealand. Change it to New Antwerp. Why? I don't like your face, Bob. Do I ask for a replacement? No. Pokemon Platinum or Diamond Pro, I'm saying Munchlax is hard. Yeah, sure, getting a Munchlax there is pretty hard. Yeah, sure. But getting a shiny Munchlax in general is really easy. I don't like your face. Well, you don't have to look at it, Bob. You can just turn off the stream. New Zealand. Older Zealand will soon be Belgium. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Honestly, you can have it, Bob. There are like 10 people that live there. Let's be honest. I don't like face. Understandable. Who does like faces? Have a great day. What, are you leaving? We got a Hex roasting as yours before GTA 6. Right, right. You know, maybe... What if I start saying some stupid stuff? That's when the shinies show up, right? I do, they help me recognize my favorite people. You can't recognize those by voice. Or hell, by footsteps. I used to know anymore. Damn. My parents have very different footsteps. There are about 8 strangers within 10 meters of me right now. What, your neighbors? I was gonna say, how are your neighbors strangers to you? And I was like, oh, you literally just moved. Okay, never mind, that makes sense. To be fair, I've never spoken to neighbors on one side of my house before either. To be fair, though. Oh god, you know what I just realized? I have 2 neighbors who are like 30 years old. I need to move out soon before they have kids, and I have Crying children next door. Ugh. Didn't even think about that. I lived 11 years at my last place. New 0. How? How? Don't think I will. But I mean, surely if I move into an apartment building full of one-bedroom apartments, there will not be any kids living there, right? I don't like one family around me. What? How close is around you, though? Because, like, unless you moved, wouldn't you have, like, classmates around you? Okay, you might not know the entire family, that's fair. If we're talking about entire households, there's also only one that I know nearby. Okay, maybe 2. Maybe 3. I'd max it out at 3, though. It depends, again, how far you go. If you go, like, a kilometer radius, there are a bunch more households that I know, because there are old elementary school families and friends. About 90% old people. Dang. No, all of my elementary school classmates, apart from one, lived. I'm assuming most of them have moved out by now. But they all, apart from one, all lived within like 2 kilometers of me. My only neighbor was an 85-year-old family member. Down. That's crazy. Have I been there yet? Probably. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just feels strange when I think about elementary school. I don't know why either. Kind of crazy though, DTR. If you think about it, do you think you were the last person of your elementary school to have moved out of your parents' house? Am I? No, I'm not yet. I know that for a fact. I have elementary school classmates that still live with their parents, and I know that. Nice, yes. I think that's the only elementary school classmates I know that still lives with his parents, though. I'd say maybe leaning yes. Fair. I don't know, how many classmates do I know it of, though, from elementary school? Like, I'm not really in contact with any of them. There was one guy I recently saw at my university out of nowhere. I was like, what? You go to this university? Didn't know that. He also lived there, so I know he moved out. Gotta go right now. Have a great Hex. You have a great day, too. Other than that... I mean, I have 2 elementary classmates that live right behind me. I don't ever see them, so I assume they have moved out. Although they probably never would see me either. Older. Oh, that's the air alarm going off. Cool. What other, like, elementary school classmates would I know whether they moved out? Not any, really. Bob, do you really think DTR is only 65 months old? Damn, crazy. Where am I flying? Hello? Genuinely, where am I flying? Why is my marker there? Goddamn stupid. Air raid siren, that is what's going off right now, yes. $3,600 months old. Frick you. Go to safety then, dum-dum? No. I don't think I will. Someone's getting bought. No, this happens every Monday, first day of the month, 12 o'clock. This happens every month, guys. And I've said every time I've been live the first Monday of the month, I have set that the air alarms were going off. Every single time. So it was every month on Monday. But why to test them? To make sure they're not broken. I think if the country was getting bombed, that would not be a news story, DTR. Also, genuine question. If there was an air attack, where the hell would I go for safety? Like, where? Not much I could do at that point. Why would it be tested? You have no dangerous neighbors? Because it's not like some Belgian guy wants to rise to power and invade the Netherlands or something like that. No, that's not a thing. No, it's not. Exactly. Also, just want to point out that other countries, like, say, Russia, could just fly over Ukraine, Poland, and Germany and just fly straight to the Netherlands. I don't know if they actually could do that, but theoretically they could do that. They could also invade from the sea. That being spotted, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not very realistic, let's be honest. I guess if they flew over the seas, maybe. They'd have to cross the Baltics for that. No, Russia is connected to the Baltic Sea. They could both have it. Yeah, I don't think it would happen. I mean, let's be honest, they could also just fire a nuke if they really wanted to. I mean, we do have the International Criminal Court here, of course. No, it's America that's gonna do that. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Guys, what do y'all think is gonna happen to Donald Trump in, what is it, like 3 years? When a new president is chosen? Y'all think he's going to jail? No, Bob, if an American ever gets evicted, or whatever the word is. Although I'm pretty sure nobody's ever been told guilty at the International Criminal Court. I don't, maybe? I don't know. Will he get off scot-free then disappear? You think he's gonna disappear? Will he get off scot-free? 100%. He's gonna become Prime Minister of a certain country. Trump? Which country are you talking about? Middle East? What the heck? I highly doubt that. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Maybe? I don't know. When are the Epstein files gonna get released, guys? They were. Not entirely. Only the parts that don't incriminate anyone. Yeah, he says a lot of stuff, Bob. He also said Belgium is a beautiful city. Did he actually? That's funny. Oh my god. Why can't they put some kind of age gap on politics? Like, genuinely, if the retirement age is 65, why can't they put an age gap of 65 on politics? And I'm talking globally, by the way, not just America, just globally. Just literally every country should make it a law that their politicians cannot be older than the retirement age. Ooh, that's a Clifford, hello. Takes many years just to be able to run. In America it does. In most of the world it doesn't. In the Netherlands the minimum age to run, I'm guessing is 18? It might be younger, I'm not sure. Which makes no sense. Why is like the minimum age for a president in America or any politician like 40? Like, hello, are young people not allowed to be represented in America? Like, that's crazy. That's really weird. These youngins, yeah, I know, right? Young people can do stupid things. 'Cause old people can't! Young people usually look for the future of their country, while old people don't. So... yeah. Just saying. I'm beating up Cliff right now. It's going slow. He has wheezing. Well, at least he doesn't have Snorlax, I guess. And he ends with T-Tar. Alright, Clifford defeated. He did. He now gives Shiny Axew, right? I thought it was a Shiny Gumshoes, it's just a Standler. Uh-huh, sure, Bobby. I believe you. I thought that was a Shiny Smoliv, it's just a Sunker, and I'm seeing things, guys. I also saw somebody on Reddit get a Shundo Axew. Londo, I guess, to be exact. Why can I not get it? Come on, man. Also, I saw somebody on Reddit. Let me see. Hold up. Why is Reddit not opening? Hello? Shut up. Why am I not logged in on Reddit? What the hell, Reddit? What happened? The entire app just reset. That's really cool. There we go. Where can I see these comments? Oh yeah, I saw somebody get 100,000 Pokemon caught this month in Pokemon Go. I needed to know the exact number, but somebody in Pokemon Go got 100,000 catches in 1 month. I know that guy. Oop. That's crazy. 100,000 in a month? I have less than 200,000 caught all time. What the hell, bro? He caught over half the amount of Pokemon I've caught in 10 years, and he caught them in a month. Jesus Christ, I just realized how absurd that number is. I'm just gonna bring either my Switch or 3DS in the car. Because I'm gonna be bored. Fair. Over 3,200 a day. Yeah. It's insane. I guess, I mean, it was the month... Was this the month of GoFest? I think it was the month of GoFest. It was the month of the, like, incredible XP events. So, like, if he was ever gonna push it, this month makes sense. But yeah, he's working his way to 2 million catches total. So we just casually caught 100,000 in a month. Like, goddamn, bro, slow down. I have to sleep so early. I mean, Bob, aren't you literally gonna sleep once you arrive at the hospital? Yes, so why do you have to sleep early? Just wake up, brush your teeth, get to the car, fall asleep again once you reach the hospital. Go to the place and go to sleep again. Pretty straightforward, I'd say. I've already been to this grass one. I'm pretty sure this is a 5-star, right? It's not even a 5-star. Maybe I'm stupid. Okay, fair enough. You're back, food. Food! You usually dinner before stream, don't you? Also, how do you all of a sudden spawn food now that you live alone? How does that work? Did your Uber Eats arrive? Bulbasaur's Backsprite. Yeah, Bulbasaur's Backsprite is so cute. Unlike you. Oh. A girl asks you out, what do you say? No thanks? I don't know. What kind of random question is that? That came out of nowhere, Bob. I don't know, I'm bored. Uh-oh. Could have asked, I don't know, maybe a slightly more interesting question. I don't know, like what, but like, what answer did you expect? Oh, lag. The audio of the Switch is actually being recorded today. That doesn't happen very often. When will Dice get a girlfriend while drunk? I don't know. He went out partying until way too late 2 nights ago. So he was still like, how do you call that? Hungover. Last night he was still hungover. Like, goddamn, bro. But yeah, no, Dice kind of got not much riz. I'm gonna be so honest. He's had a relationship for like, what, 1 week? Oh, like, Jesus Christ, was everything lagging so much? He's also a very lazy bum. When he was in 2nd grade. No. When he was in uni. No, in 2nd grade he was a total loser. I'm just be for real. So was I, but he also was. Really? Yes, really. Apparently, I mean, it was just 1 week. So, I don't know. It is a good question. Who would willingly say yes to him? It is a great question. Don't worry, Hex, you're still a loser. So are you, Bob. You literally can't even spell words correctly. Great job, buddy. We both are. At least I will soon have a full-time job, and Dice won't. Dice is gonna do another year of uni. Like, they'll have 7 years. God damn. Crazy. Imagine doing uni for 7 years. Although, to be fair, if I don't graduate in 17 days, I'm also technically do 7 years. But let's just assume I graduate in 17 days. Now let's be pessimistic. No, Bob. Don't do it. Don't do it, Bobberino. Right. Although even if it does take me an extra year, which again I doubt will happen, I will still have a full-time job. This is a banger. Did you ever meet the girl? No. You think I leave my house, stupid? Yeah, Poco, that's a good point. Do you think Dice and I are ever out of the house together? Happens once a year for the new Minecraft or Mario movie. Genuinely the only times we ever hang out outside together. So weird that Dice is blonde. Is he blonde? I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know Dice's hair color. It's just a mix of everything or something, I don't know. How do you know he's blonde? What makes you say that? Because you said it? I said that? Huh. Many times? There's no way I said that many times. I highly doubt that. I forgot this Dice an enemy of mine. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that, Bob? Love the one sit, looks so good. Thanks. I mean, if you look at it a bit closer, it really doesn't look that good, but I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Northern Sides. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, behind my head it looks weird AF. That's for sure. I wouldn't call it horrifying, but it looks weird. Might be because the hoodie is modeled with hair. I did that. The thing with the nose? You mean me? Frick you, Bob. No, just the face. You said under the cap. So now I'm confused. And the Hexer's looking goofy, I like, personally. And everything else, right. Eyes at the top are kind of cross-eyed and derpy looking. Yeah, I know. I honestly don't remember if that was on purpose or not. I genuinely do not remember. How long I've had this model for? 4 years? I don't remember. Has your family ever seen Hexel art? No. Would buy one IRL though. Oh, if they ever produced a Hexer's hoodie, I would buy that instantly. Heck, even if they just make it a cosmetic in Pokemon Go, instant buy. IRL stream? No. I was gonna do one for GoFest. Then I couldn't. Hell, Pop was even gonna be there. I don't know if I ever told chat that. Pop was gonna be there for the GoFest stream. But, I couldn't. I've done the Lion King intro like 1,060 times. What do you mean I have done the Lion King intro? What? Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. DICE was gonna help. That was the plan. That also wasn't actually possible because DICE turned out to stay in Canada a little longer than planned because his flight was delayed. Oh, start resets. I understand now. To be fair, without DICE's help, I don't even know how I would have done it. I don't even consider that. I could have. I would have figured it out, but it would have just been a little more annoying than otherwise. Also, I think I'm gonna finish up this day of Scarlet resets. And that's gonna be it for today. Or Scarlet checks. It's not resets when I'm not resetting anything. Should I float to another... Float? Oh, the past tense of fly. Float. Good luck with your hunt. Thanks. I'm gonna need it. You're doing Indigo Disc? Well, clearly I'm in Paldea. So, no. Hello there, Amy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's already 29 degrees. You know what? It is very hot today. You do have a good point. What's the temperature in my room right now? Temperature outside is 27. In my room, it's 27.6. Cool. I am but riding can fly, which is an Indigo Disc thing. That's true. I did play the Indigo Disc at some point. But I'm clearly in Paldea right now. And I'm impersonating Gimmighoul. And that normal Terra raid is gonna be last check of today. Bum, 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 bum. How many encounters did we do today? Like 50 or so? In like almost 100 minutes? Oof. Ugh, that sounds slow. Right? Oh, no, no home. Let me save the game, please. Working on Elite 4 right now, I'm on Drayton. Oh, that was the most annoying one by far, in my opinion. I hated the Drayton fights. But good luck with it. Faster than Lytton. Yeah, that's because I'm hunting double bulb. If I wasn't double hunting, I would have done way less encounters. If you're single hunting on the Switch, it's 25 encounters every 90 minutes. Which is slightly slower than the Lytton hunt, actually. Right, I'm gonna check out this raid. A point you have. Right, right. That's not a 5-star. So that's gonna be it for me for today. We reached odds. We're now over odds. I love this Gimmighoul hunt. We got about another less than 2 weeks to get this thing. If I do 50 encounters a day for the next 14 days, minus today, we've reached 4,700 encounters. Ugh. Well, y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye-bye!